Hi guys, and welcome to your first small group of the school year. Hope you guys are excited as I am. By now you guys have already played your small group games and you guys are all sitting in the living room getting ready to kick off some devotion time. But before we get started, we have a few announcements. The first announcement is this coming weekend you'll have special guest teacher, and I'm really excited for you guys to hear it. The next announcement is if you guys are interested in joining our leadership team, we're having an informational meeting September 20th in the venue at 1:30. So after church, you guys will go and eat, come back, we'll have some packets and have some questions and Q&A and just tell you guys all about it. So love to have you guys come out for that. Again, that's September 20th at 1:30. So for those of you that were at TNL and at service this weekend, we talked about what it meant to have Satan try to steal things from us and have him try to kill us spiritually. And I gave you guys an example of Satan trying to steal things from us or kill things from us spiritually as trying to kill our garden and what it would be like. And I had used the example of Joey's gardening. And so I'm standing outside on this really hot day. Outside, it's about 109, so I'll make it real quick, but I just wanted to show you some examples of a garden that when it's not taken care of, how quickly it could die. And so here's a little, I'm going to turn this around so you could see it a little bit. These are the bell peppers. Remember I talked about the bell peppers, and you could see those all nice, and you can go down there. That's our dead, very sad lettuce. And here's our tomatoes. Our tomatoes are still not doing too good. And remember I told you about the rosemary and how quickly the rosemary just burnt up and died? Well, here's our rosemary right there. Just died, sad, sad. And so it just goes to show you how quickly when you stop planting the right seeds in your garden and stop taking care of your garden, how quickly things are going to go away from us. So I just want that to be a reminder for you guys. If you guys are wondering what it means to die spiritually and what steps you could take to prevent that, these are perfect examples. A great way to prevent dying spiritually is to make sure that you're watering your garden. And the best way to water your garden is to spend time with Jesus. So you could spend time with Jesus listening to worship music, hanging out at church with your friends and just talking about God, reading the Bible, journaling, doing devotions, anything like that that's going to get you spending time with God. My favorite way to spend time with God is to actually sit outside here and pray and journal and talk to Him. Another way to make sure that we keep from an old rotted garden is to make sure that you guys are really taking time to examine your hearts. What's going on in your heart? What's going on in your life right now? How are you seeking God? Is there things hidden deep inside that you don't want anyone to know about? Are there struggles? Are there sin? Is there temptation? Is there stuff going on in your heart that maybe you just need to make sure that you check? So keep that in mind, that you're examining your heart. You're asking God, God, where am I failing? Where am I falling short? How can you help me in those areas? Am I gossiping too much? Am I struggling with addictions? What's going on? And making sure that as you figure out what those struggles are, that you're seeking God. And finally, the last thing that we can do, and this is the most important, and we talked about it at the TNL, is we need to know that we have a need for a Savior. If we don't think we need Jesus, we'll never turn to Him. So in this life of hardships and so many things happening around us, we need to know that in order to really, really, truly love Jesus and understand Jesus, we need to know that we need Jesus. And without Jesus, we are nothing. We have nothing. And ultimately, the end result is for Satan to come and kill us spiritually. So ask yourself that question tonight in small group. Do I really need a Savior? Do I understand what that means? Do I understand all that Jesus has to offer? And talk about ways that you guys could help take care of your garden. We want to prevent rotted rosemary and burnt tomatoes and dead bell peppers. We want to make sure that we're seeking God in everything we can do. So you guys have a great small group, have good conversation and good discussion, and I can't wait to see you guys soon. Have a good night, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.